Hi friends, greetings to you all. My name is Alexander and I am a veteran from the Indian Navy. History of the ranks in the Indian Army, Part 1. Today I will share the information only on the ranks of commissioned officers. These ranks generally correspond with those of Western militaries and mostly reflect those of the British and Commonwealth armies. The Indian Army ranks can be classified into three, namely commissioned officers, junior commissioned officers, and other ranks. Until 26 January 1950, since independence, till the day India becomes an republic, the Indian Army utilized the British pattern rank badges. The rank insignia incorporating the Tudor crown and four-pointed Bath star, which is also called the pip. As King George VI remained the Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Armed Forces until 26 January 1950. After 26 January 1950, when India becomes a republic, the President of India becomes the Supreme Commander of the Indian Armed Forces. The Tudor crown replaces with Ashoka lion. The Bath star replaces with five-pointed star. These are the ranks no more in use in Indian Army, namely Second Lieutenant or Lieutenant, Regimental Havaldar Major, Company Havaldar Major, Regimental Quartermaster Havaldar, and Company Quartermaster Havaldar. Lieutenant, also pronounced as Lieutenant, who wears two five-pointed stars on his shoulder. Lieutenant is the starting rank in the Indian Army as a commissioned officer, abbreviated as LT, L being in capital. The word lieutenant is derived from French word lieu, which means place, as in a position, and tenant means holding, as in a holding a position. Thus, a lieutenant is a placeholder or in lieu of a superior. International code for this rank is OF1. Captain, who wears three five-pointed stars on his shoulder. Captain is the second rank in the Indian Army as a commissioned officer, abbreviated as CAPT, C-Caps. The word captain is derived from Latin word capitanios, which means chief. From Middle English language, capitaine, which means prominent, and from Old French language, capitaine, which also means chief. International code for this rank is OF2. Major, who wears one Ashoka lion capital symbol on his shoulder. Major is the third rank in the Indian Army as a commissioned officer, abbreviated as MAJ, where M is in capital. Historically, this rank designation develops in England in 1640s, taken from the French word mazouer, which means person of importance or mature. International code for this rank is OF3. Lieutenant Colonel or Lieutenant Colonel, who wears one Ashoka lion capital symbol and one star. Lieutenant Colonel or Lieutenant Colonel is the fourth rank in the Indian Army as a commissioned officer, abbreviated as LTCOL, L caps and C caps. The word colonel derives from the Italian word colonna, which means of a column, and by implication commander of a column. Since 16th century, the word lieutenant is prefixed to indicate that he is below the rank of a full colonel, or he is in lieu of a colonel. International code for this rank is OF4. Colonel, one who wears a Ashoka lion capital symbol and two stars and also wears a red gorget patch. Colonel is the fifth rank in the Indian Army as a commissioned officer, abbreviated as COL. The word colonel derives from the Italian word colonna, which means of a column and by implication commander of a column, since 16th century. International code for this rank is OF5. Brigadier, one Ashoka lion capital symbol and 3 stars, gorget patch with a single star, entitled to fly a pendant flag with a star and car plate with a star on red background. Brigadier is the 6th rank in the Indian Army as a commissioned officer and senior most field officer, abbreviated as BRIG, B in capital. The word brigade derives from the Italian verb brigare, meaning to fight. A root it shares with brigand, one who lives by plunder, usually by a member of a band or bandit. The noun brigadier derives in part from the French word brigade. International code for this rank is OF6. Major General, one crossed baton and sword, 1 star, gorget patch with 2 stars, entitled to fly a pendant flag with 2 stars, and a car plate with 2 stars on red background. Major General is the 7th rank in the Indian Army as a commissioned officer and the first general officer, abbreviated as MAJGEN, where M and G remains in capital. The word originates in 16th century as a shortening of Captain General, which rank was taken from Middle French Capitaine General. The rank is prefixed with major to denote that he is important than his junior. International code for this rank is OF7. Lieutenant General, 1 crossed baton and sword, 1 Ashoka lion emblem, gorget patch with 3 stars, entitled to fly a flag with crossed sword and a car plate with 3 stars on red background. Lieutenant General is the 8th rank in the Indian Army as a commissioned officer and 2nd General Officer, abbreviated as LTGEN, where L and G in capital. The word originates in the 16th century as a shortening of Captain General. The rank was taken from Middle French Capitaine General. The rank is prefixed with lieutenant to denote that he is in lieu of the senior. International code for this rank is OF8. General, 1 crossed baton and sword, 1 Ashoka lion emblem and 1 star, gorget patches with 4 stars, entitled to fly a flag with 4 stars and car plate with 4 stars on red background. General is the highest active rank in the Indian Army as a commissioned officer and senior most general officer, abbreviated as GEN, where G in capital. The word originates in the 16th century as shortening of Captain General, which rank was taken from Middle French Capitaine General. Field Marshal, 1 crossed baton and sword in a lotus blossom wreath, and 1 Ashoka lion emblem, gorget patch, entitled to fly a flag with 5 stars and a car plate with 5 star on red background. Carries a baton with golden Ashoka lion emblem. Field Marshal is a 5-star general officer rank and the highest attainable rank in the Indian Army. Field Marshal is ranked immediately above the general but not exercised in the regular army structure. It is largely ceremonial or wartime rank, having been conferred only twice, abbreviated as FM, both in caps. The origin of the word marshal dates to the early Middle Ages. Originally, meaning the keeper of the king's horses, derived from Old German "Marschall", which says horse servant. The exact wording of the titles used by field marshals varies. Example, marshal, or sometimes it is called field marshal general. The field marshal ranks were conferred only to two people in India so far. First time it was conferred to Field Marshal SHFJ Manekshaw, Military Cross, and second time it was given to Field Marshal KM Karyappa, Order of the British Empire, for their contribution to the country and to Indian Army. Thanks for watching this show. I hope you liked it. It would be nice if you subscribe to my channel. Thanks once again. Jai Hind.